are going to come in, and Moon's going to be locked in quite heavily. Misery's got another nuke coming up in a second, but it doesn't matter. Right clicks from Weehaw will be able to finish him off. First blood goes to Team Secret.
In that case, the Meepo decides to come in. I don't think that's the gank that you decide to attempt.
Weehaw does manage to pick up the rune. Will be stopped by the
dead.
snowball, but yeah, the roar comes in, and they'll just chain stun Weehaw down. First pick up there for Monkey Business. And was just kind of thinking, okay, if there is a laning ward, I need to throw out this early Nightmare. Otherwise,
Highlight, I should tank this gank so he can get out. This is fine for him to die here. Misery just gets out, and they've lost the support for a 4-man rotation for a smoke.
Get the long duration silence from that, 5 seconds, and easily take him down. And you're going to see it right here. The sleep goes down, nighttime activates. They're going to use the aim blast. Yeah, they just pop him so easily.
Played so carefully that entire time.
And that's what I was kind of leading into, right? It is to the advantage of Team Secret for this game to turn out a little passive now. It's going to have some combat now. Monkey Business not quite getting the Meepo like they wanted. Well, maybe with the Ice Shards and a Snowball. No, they're going to not make that dive. Just a bit too dangerous against
style if you're Team Secret, whereas Monkey Business, you've got to kind of pick your opportunities, and they've got the heroes to do it. You've got a Beastmaster that can constantly scout out for you. You don't have to really rush for anything, and Misery's actually going to walk past them. This is so awkward.
He immediately gets stunned up. The Ice Blast is going to come in. Meepo might be able to take advantage of this one. They throw down the ultimate trying to pop Misery, but now they've been caught. The Meepo comes in. He's got a double damage. He's just ripping through all of Monkey Business. That's 3 down.
Chilling
and we
touch.
said it was so necessary for them to be able to pick their fights and not get caught by the Meepo.
Time. It's not a hero that's going to immediately go for the ancient stacks, and that's so huge for Team Secret.
Yeah, this is about to go from bad to worse because they've got Fiend's Grip and No Tail. He's all by his lonesome in the jungle. The Ice Blast over the top is going to make sure he does go down. Tanky is all hell, but 3 different heroes fight the nukes necessary to bring him down.
That was so random. The Night Stalker just runs past 2 heroes. They're not quite sure what's going on.
Yeah. Oh no, what is this Monkey Business? They're just falling apart at the seams now. 3 kills in the top lane turns into another one in their jungle, and then yet another one in this bottom lane. That's Miracle dying twice in a row and always keep his farm going.
There just isn't a lot of space on the map right now. Once they lost control of that top fight, things became really complicated for them, and they just lost their 2 main farming cores. Team Secret have to be so happy about this, and they're playing this really well. They're even going to find Crit.
Yeah, there's nothing Crit can do as he's silenced up. They're actually going to have the heals come in. Maybe he can actually snowball this one in a second, but the Ice Blast finished him off. He didn't want to snowball because Misery was stuck. All those zombies are actually holding him in place. Now they're going to cut down those trees, but they still have the nukes necessary to finish him off, and Team Secret, they're fine. They'll do what Monkey Business should have done earlier and cut their losses
as much as you possibly can, because you know that Monkey Business is going to fight shortchanged, and even the spend can't really provide too much for you. And
free pick off on Crit. I thought they were actually going to be able to find something else. They ran into the Undying farther up, but Weehaw.
And Monkey Business, I think they realize the type of game this is, and they don't want to get too aggressive, but at bottom, it might not really matter.
Tail running forward, but Weehaw's going to be able to catch it. They are definitely going to get this kill. Can't even TP out in time.
The problem right now with Monkey Business's lineup too, Cap, is if you notice, they've got no wave clearance, but they're actually going to get chased away. Nice Blast comes in, mass TPs, and the tower does go down to the Beastmaster, so it doesn't get denied at the very least, but they have to try and get out of this one. Moon is going to be caught by Misery. They have the net that's going to be able to come in, and Moon is definitely dead. And Crit, is he going to be able to get out? The nuke Fiend's Grip is actually there to stop him, and that'll be a secondary kill going to Team Secret. They don't get the deny, but the rotations are still worth it. It's hard to run. We've even got almost a Hex coming out on the Weehaw. That's just going to ruin the anti-mage's life even further. And we're talking about a battle here. Like, how long is it going to take us off? No kill. Oh, that must have been a misclick for sure.
Yeah, now they're going to have to back up. Its rotations are coming in. Misery's going to be able to find Fly. They silence him before he gets anything off it. Without a decay and without Tombstone, Dying dies real quickly at this point.
Get if you're Monkey Business, because you've got the BKB on the No-Tail, but he's already used one of the charges. He doesn't have that much damage to back himself out, so whatever this next BKB fight, you've got to stomp this fight.
Nice. 4 Meepo stuns, and Misery is going to be able to come in and slow some of this down. Weehaw is surviving with that one. Meepo's going to try and move himself away. The other Meepo's trying to get out as well, and it does get out. Now the Fiend's Grip on a Crit, Highlight Die, holding man. It looks like they're going to be able to nuke him down. No-Tail's just desperate to be able to finish off this Meepo, and finally does get the kill. They take him down, but it's already costing them 3 of their members, and now the rest of Monkey Business are being controlled quite heavily. They might be able to get No-Tail. Miracle's going to blink himself out, should be fine. No-Tail on the other hand, though, is going to try and hide himself and TP away, but that's not going to happen. Immediately gets canceled. 4 heroes for the Meepo. Well worth it for Team Secret.
And the Sven was excellent against the Meepo there. The amount of damage that
Team Fighting was used on another hero.
The Roshan's still not up.
Colonel Envy does the right thing here.
Jump in. Crit's going to be able to find Pylon's Eye here. They'll just chain him down, but the Ice Blast is coming in. They're going to be able to hit 2 with that one. BKB immediately popped by No Tail as they realize they have to get out of here. Team Secret not going to push their luck. No reason to at this point in time with Roshan up. They might double damage. What is happening? Looks like they're going to go for the fight in the top lane. They know it's probably about the time that they're going to get aggressive on Eternal Envy, and that's exactly when the Meepo's going to come in. Beautifully baited out. They're going to be able to get No Tail here. Snowball save is not going to be enough. Ice Blast is just going to hold them in place. Eventually they will go down. And now the surround Tusk also falls. They DD Meepo. They might as well push uphill now.
Yeah, there's nothing that can stop you. There's no split push that you have to worry about in some of the games that we've seen. You don't have the best creep clear. The only thing really that you have to contend with is the Beastmaster.
Which is going to turn into Scythe of Ice advantage here pretty soon, but first they're going to get the pick off on Miracle. They get the silence in here, and he doesn't have the manta yet. And this is the problem. If you don't have that manta by now, you're still so susceptible to those single target silences.
That top fight where they lost all control in the jungle, that pretty much determined a lot of it, and also the rotation by Weehaw into that top lane when they were able to pick up the kill on the Beastmaster. That set that Night Stalker up for a really good game, and it made it really hard for...
Look at Eternal Envy. He's actually coming around the back here. Behind the tier 4 towers. He slows down 2v0s with a chain. He hits him with the Ice Blast, and now Moon's going to stun him up. Ember Spirit is just going to be focused down nice and quick. They get the fast kill. What just happened?
Alright.
Space created. Meepo's pushing down the tier 3 tower in the middle lane, I guess, but No Tail's going to try and run him down. They do have a stun. Maybe they can get Weehaw as well here. They've got the ultimate. Miracle, are they going to be able to burn through enough mana to finish him off? Weehaw gets off the net. Crit comes in, Walrus Punch, and they take him out. That's going to be just the Aegis, though. He's going to come back here in the middle lane, and now the BKB is going to fade out from No Tail. That means he's susceptible to that Scythe of Ice. They're going to go for the poop off. For what? Am I crazy here?
That was pretty
No,
absurd.
it's definitely the Meepo had the Aegis.
You know they're gonna post that meme, right?
Yeah. Oh, I know it. I know it. We're gonna watch. Oh, the snowball save comes in. Actually,
he's going down so
now
fast.
Weeha's gonna actually get popped before all this, and No Tail stays alive.
What
and
is
baby,
going on now?
Team Secret are actually gonna be forced to run away. How did this happen? Monkey Business with the successful defense 2 pauses ago. We're
Smoke. Just start to swing the momentum the other way. Look for the pickoffs while the Meepo's dead.
if they can get a Misery. Immediately jumps on Snowball, chain stun pretty heavily. They have the Ice Blast, but a Misery's still gonna fall. It doesn't look like they have the power to use that Ice Blast. And that one team fight was probably like a 5,000 gold swing, 7,000 experience or
To get tankier. He dies so quickly.
Yeah.
I'd kind of like to see Misery actually grab an AC. I think they need some armor for their team collectively. They don't have any Vlads or ACs, or they have a Vlad.
Oh, Jesus! Crit just gets popped. Good lord. Team Secret still showing the strength of that Meepo poof. Now they managed to pick up the Bane at the same time. The gem is going to be picked up by Misery, drops an item, and Moon Meander's now going to be caught as Eternal Envy goes on to him. They managed to get the net on him. In Monkey Business, they're just going to have to give him up. In fact, they may still be caught. Misery has full vision of these heroes. No Tail may be forced into a BKB. TP out, has to blink up. He's away. He'll be fine.
They lose one core, but matter too much. What matters is this high ground defense. You can't really afford to lose 2 sets of racks because then Team Secret can just kind of start to throw bodies at you. Gotta keep this alive. But without their Beastmaster, it's gonna be so rough. They don't have Tombstone either.
Oh, Fly. Yeah. It's just that long range initiation. Chain set up, they're gonna go on a Weehaw here, trying to pop it as quick as possible. A lot of these people are staying alive. They managed to get off the poop combination. That brings Miracle low, and he won't be able to finish off the Meepo. Now the net's coming out. No Tail will finish him off with a big hit there. He actually managed to get a critical. And are they gonna buy back for this one? It looks like the Tusk, yeah, he's gonna be forced into it, as they can't afford to lose their second laner rack. Team Secret all landing for that as they bought back on Meepo. Just gonna try and go for defense on the last lane of racks. Miracle still down for another 50 seconds. The Tombstone out, slowing things down. Team Secret. But this is going to be problematic. They have BKB, but they don't have God Strike. They won't really have the kind of damage if they get hit by an Ice Blast here. They manage to get their Snowball just in time. Help save them quite significantly. Weehaw trying to burst down, but the grip on the No Tail. He's not going to be able to get any more damage out. Weehaw survives, and Team Secret finally take game number 1 after a slight misstep just 7-8 minutes earlier.
I mean, I think it was just some boys clowning around. Yeah. They were so far ahead.
That was over.
Have a Meepo,